guys, Nathan here, welcome back to a new video, and today we're going to be reviewing In-Form Firmino, fresh out this team of the week, and he is actually one of my favourite players in this game. His normal card is absolutely exceptional. I would recommend you pick it up for a cam in particular. He's so good. So I just had to spend the 150k to get his In-Form card. I was just so happy that he got one. It was so out of the blue as well. I mean, we beat Watford 6-1, but there were no, it was such a good team performance that no one actually stood out because they were all playing so well. But I'm glad Firmino got one, and I'm just looking at his record so far for me: 7 goals and 8 appearances and 3 assists. I basically am playing FUT Champions. I'll show you my progress real quick. It's not too great right now. It's not looking too fantastic. Actually, got 28 games to go and I've got 8 wins. So I've actually lost 4 games so far, which isn't too good in my eyes. I really want to get Elite 3 this week. I got Gold 1 last week, so I'm hoping that all these new acquisitions I've made in my team can help me. And Firmino isn't letting me down so far. He's been that cut above his normal card. I would recommend you buy him straight off the bat just for that. But if you have the coins, obviously he's a good purchase. But the team we used around him as well was obviously helped. I also bought Otamendi this week, Kashani this week, lots of other players. So you've got to have that solid team around him to really get the best out of him. But this front three up front, when you have the 2 fast strikers running up, he can find them with the ball because he's so good at controlling it, bringing it down, just delivering a nice pass as well. And he's also someone you can aim at from goal kick because of his height. He's not too small, but he's also got quite good physical as well, so he can throw himself about a lot, win headers, and he's not knocked off the ball too easily, which I think is a problem with cams, especially on the 4-1-2-1-2. So when you've got these 2 guys up front, you can knock the ball up too. I think he plays really well. Anyway, we're going to jump into some highlights now, just to let you know how he got on in FUT Champions. You'll see some of him in the build-up play, and you'll see some actual goals he scored as well. So yeah, jumping into there now, and I hope it provides some better evidence. Hey guys, so we're just going to jump into the highlights right now, and I should have said first off during the initial bit of the video that we did play 5 games as I usually do, and I probably could have played more and got more individual goals for Firmino because I am playing FUT Champions and I am using predominantly the same team each game, so we could have done that, but I decided to do the 5 because it is a bit stupid playing we've got a bit stupid playing so many games to just try and get goals with the same player. It doesn't really give an accurate representation, of the impact they will have. Because I could play 20 games and then get 4 goals and it'll make them look, really good. Because I wouldn't have specified how many games I played, but I feel it's important to specify that. And as you see, got on the score sheet there in the first game, and you'll see him getting involved, making those off the ball runs. In particular, are his definite strong suit in this in the cam position in particular. I wouldn't recommend playing up striker because I'm not sure whether it's in this recording segment I did, or I definitely played a guy who had him at striker and I beat him 7. He is in this video actually, yeah. I beat him 7-1. You'll see that later, and he wasn't a good player by any stretch, obviously, because I beat him 7-1. I'm not even that good. He wasn't that great at striker because he's too far up. He hasn't got any outstanding abilities as a striker. He's not above 6 foot. He's not particularly fast, 80 pace. He's not got the massive amounts of strength that some of the strikers you want would. You got the main strikers in the Premier League used on FIFA are either the really pacey ones or the really strong ones, like Lukaku. Not that fast, but he's actually got lots of strength. You've got Vardy now, who's very fast and just gets in behind very easily. So I feel that Cam, he is much more suited. Or a centre forward, if you want to play him in a false 9 or something. I imagine if you play that formation, if you want a more passing style of play, I feel it would suit him down to the ground. I'm going to start talking about the positives, as that was just one, playing in the cam position, making the off the ball runs, but also his just a sharp turn of pace. I know I said he didn't have much pace, but at cam 80 pace is a lot. You're not really sprinting away from defenders. You're receiving the ball and you're turning away from them. And when he just turns away with so much ease. It creates more space and passes it through to the strikers. It's just so helpful, you know. Like when I've played with like Dele Alli, Lallana. Lallana isn't even that fast, but he still gets away from the striker pretty well. And I feel Firmino is just a massive upgrade on him because the way he turns creates the space, and he can even pass the ball as well. He's also got a massively. Yeah, this is the guy's team that you see: Walcott, Firmino, and Payet. I swear they literally blunt all game. Just absolutely nothing coming out from them. Anyway, back to what I was saying. He's got amazing long shots as well. He can turn away from the defender and ping a bloody cracking shot into the top corner. He's also got really ridiculous volleys. His normal card did. I scored some absolutely amazing volleys with him in, I guess what you could say, other games. I don't think any of them get really shown this way. I think there's maybe the last clip is a volley of some degree, but I'm not really too sure. It may have just been a long shot. And you'll see there, Sturridge chipping the keeper. And this is basically the theme that Firmino passing the ball off, that he sees still charging forward and trying to win the ball back. As you see there, Kante wins it back. We slip it through to Firmino. He slips it through to Sterling, and that is a lovely finish. He's just a link-up man. He just is. And he's down at, I said I paid 145k. Currently he's down at 128. So I reckon by Sunday he may sink below the 100k mark, and that's when you've got to pick him up. He's going to go back up, obviously. That's how informs go. You know, they have a lull when they're in packs. That's the time to pick them up, usually on a Saturday or a Sunday. Or they have, and then they just increase in price, you know, as the days go by and the months go by. If you don't get enough room form, which is highly unlikely based on current form, he'll just go so high that it'll be stupid to buy him. Anyway, this is going to be it. I'm going to sign off now. I hope you guys do enjoy Firmino and do enjoy using him. And yeah, see ya.